Wow.
Hi guys.
Panic stations again.
It may be me. It could be my mistake. So you talk, I need to type.
Okay. We're having a few technical problems, but obviously if we had a test card, we'd put it up in front of us. The cats are all asleep, so we can't even entertain you with their escapades. But at the moment, Lucy's busy, as you can see, typing like that. Oh, right hand too. Normal service is going to be resumed in an incredibly short amount of time, as soon as we've unglitched the little hitch that we have. But we're doing fine. But how's your day been? Mine's been really busy because I've had 2 meetings.
Keep going, Mum.
I've had over 4 hours of chat. My head is buzzing, but clear now. We've got plenty going on. I had my agendas delivered, 315 pages on the one, really epic drama, but it all worked out okay. And then Lucy and I are going to do some painting. We're going to have real fun, a painting party.
Hello. I think it might be my mistake.
Are we on? Are we in? Are there people here?
There are people watching. Yes. It might have been that when I was really ill, I didn't connect something. In my defense, I've been really ill.
Yes.
And
I gave it to her. I was so generous. As a mother, I couldn't be more generous. I gave her the dreaded lurgy, not COVID, but the head cold that's going around everywhere.
Yes. So let's see. We have got some comments. Hello, Amanda. God bless you.
Where's my little boy? Is he here?
He's here, but what he's doing is he's watching an old Facebook.
Noel, get a real one. Do I need to type him and tell him that he's on the wrong one? But he should know, shouldn't he? Surely?
No, he's watching one that's 2 weeks ago. Because my brother has a habit of not realizing when he's watching
something that's not here.
Something that's not here.
Something that's been and gone.
Mavanwi, you've put us in panic. Yes, so I think I made a mistake 2 weeks ago and I didn't do something. And it might be that all the Facebook feeds are down. But it's panic stations. So we're still going out on Joke Pit YouTube and on Lucy Orchard YouTube and on the Twitch, on the Joke Pit Twitch and on my Twitter, but not Facebook Twitter. I don't know how this works. I definitely think I've done something. So we'll crack on with the show.
Should I get in touch with Noel and tell him, where is he?
Eventually he has to work out that he's watching something that's 2 weeks old. So hello, Amanda. Good day, Mavanwi. And good day to Lou from New Zealand. Stints didn't shit. Yes, I definitely think it was my fault. I've tried getting in touch with Kane. Kane, if you're watching, help. Yes, I definitely think so. Yeah. So what have I happened over the last 2 weeks? Apart from me being absolutely useless because I've been so ill.
Where did you get that from then?
You brought it home and I said I didn't want it, but it was too late. You'd brought it into the house. It was infested.
I could say it wasn't just any cold.
Other colds are available. So yes. So in the last 2 weeks, what has happened? I have literally lived the world through an absolute cloud. I've been pretty much useless. I've gone to work, but when I haven't been at work, I've just been walking around like a zombie in pajamas, sleeping.
Isn't that normal?
Oh no, you do not get to bring the cold home. You do not get to floor me with a cold and then give me sass, young lady. But when I was in work a couple of weeks ago, there was actually a car incident where a car unfortunately flipped itself over on a country road. Next thing you know, I can see that it's blocking the road, and I have become so hands-free. I said, hey, dial 999. I didn't even pick it up myself. I'm so used to using hands-free for the phone. I called the emergency services without even touching the device. And then when they said, well, where is it? And quite frankly, it was in the middle of the countryside. I couldn't believe I had signal. And I was just like, just take the what 3 words. And they were like, well, you can try and explain it. I was like, mate, you're not going to find this guy. What am I supposed to say? Right, so there's a bit of a bank and there's a brook. Then you go around the bend and there's a really big tree past the lay-by and he's just there. Take the words. They took the words. Next thing you know, 5 minutes they were there. So yes, everybody was safe. Everybody was fine. The road was cleared. Yes. What is wrong with Facebook? I think it was me. I think I didn't do something with Joke Pit, and I think I may have not been able to connect to it because I have been useless over the last 2 weeks. Yes. Annie Magnus, other calls are available. Love the impartiality. But Noel is here. Hello, my love. What happens, sis? Do you mean if you mean with the car accident, a guy drove badly?
Other than that, technical
dramas.
But we love them. We seem to have more and more of them.
Yes. Right. Just right. Shake it out. Shake it out. In the words of Taylor Swift, shake it out. We're shaking it out. We're shaking it out. So yes, thank you very much for viewing. So apart from the fact I've been ill, I've dropped the ball with Joke Pit, and the fact that I had to call for the emergency services like a tracking ninja, where I didn't get involved, I didn't help in any way, I just made a phone call. Not all heroes wear capes.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Because sometimes I'm a hero.
You brought the cold into the house, which has rendered me useless for the last 2 weeks.
I'll drink my drink.
Well, so you don't catch the germs back.
Yeah.
Well done for using your using your words, even not 3. Hello. Leona's here. Hello, Leona. Thank you for coming across. We're having a little bit of a technical hitch. I think it might be my fault. I may have.
Don't accept the fault, darling. It's always
somebody else's. You made this happen.
No, you made this.
The other thing that happened is with this young lady, Leona, we went out on a school night, only for a couple of hours, but we went out for a games night where we left the house like grown-ups. We had to pay for parking in a car park like grown-ups. Went into a building that wasn't either of our homes. We weren't wearing pajamas. And this is all whilst it was dark past 7 p.m. And we went to a games night hosted by our local geek shop. I don't know if that's an offensive term, but that's
pretty much
what it is. And it was brilliant. And we are going to be learning the way of the double next week. Leona's very excited. Not next week, next time. It's right. She's explained it to me. It's a circular card game.
Oh, I thought it meant like a dongle.
No. So the cards are like this big, and they got a load of different symbols on them, and it's a glorified snap. And when you see it, you shout it. But for some reason, Leonie gets very competitive and apparently aggressive, and her family will no longer play it with her.
Oh, so she's testing you.
So she's bringing me on it. She's already got excited. She's already looking for special packs that we can buy that are from another company.
Take a stick with you.
Just to beat it down.
Oh, now if only you had a laser gun that shot out confetti.
Oh my God, it could be the taser. So not only is it for people that cycle along canal paths, for people that drop litter, people that don't pick up their dog poo, people that don't say thank you at junctions, it can be for people that get aggressive during card games.
I think you should just shoot everyone you see. Ask questions after.
These are not the views of my mother. She's purely being funny for the comedy show. Blink once if I'm being held hostage. Now, the other thing I did on the other day, what day is it? Tuesday. So this was yesterday. I got a phone call and the BBC like ringing me to be on their lunchtime chat shows. I'm on their list. So not only last week were we mentioned on Radio Derby as part of a comedy review for the Lucy Show. I haven't played you that clip yet.
Oh,
right.
Excitement.
The clip they picked was, I don't know if you remember it from 2 weeks' time, I talked about the talent show. And you said your talent would be your lack of empathy.
Oh.
And that's the clip they ran with.
Hey, so a little bit of truth.
So yes, so that's nice. That was so your lack of empathy was broadcasted around the radio waves.
And I bet there are millions of people saying, well, do you know what? Thank goodness she admitted to that because I don't have any either.
Exactly.
See, they're all closet non-empathetic people.
Or they couldn't understand why you said it.
Well, they've got no empathy.
And then yesterday I got rung up. Would I talk to Radio Scotland about road rage? And the best thing is best thing about BBC radio is they say to me, now are you driving? And I'll say, what does it say on my profile? And they go, you're a truck driver. I said, well, go again, ask me again. Guess what? Yes, I am. So I had a little rant about people in country lanes with cars that are too big that they don't know how to drive. And they think that you will reverse in a truck, even though you ain't going to reverse in a truck. So you just sit there, turn the engine off because you don't want to be like super aggressive. And then you watch them reverse straight into a hedge repeatedly. Whilst they got a million sensors to help park assist, basically going, don't park me in a hedge. And the other thing now, and this I was being sexist on the radio. I said mothers during the school run. And today, a dad tried to kill me and his child during the school run. So, you know, it's an equal opportunity house, isn't it, really? So it's parents on the school run who apparently they're just a little bit too happy to have their little darling going to school or coming home.
There is a remedy. You get together with loads of other parents and you get a bus.
Yes, other transport is available.
That's what I did.
So yes, that's what happens. That was the week that was. Let's have a look. We've got Amanda. Can you use my party taser to shoot the kids in the village where you used to live? They've been a nightmare recently. Wow. Now, is it true that the public toilets in the village are still closed because of the vandalism from the youths? Because a couple of villagers have been discussing whether or not the local shop holds the key evidence to getting these little scallywags and scoundrels.
Oh, CCTV.
Well, it's
fair game. Put a camera up, you got it.
They have.
Wow.
So, all I'm saying is the village has the answers.
Sounds like some sort of murder mystery.
Yeah, exactly. They are
the village has the answers.
The village has the answers.
It's spooky.
The loos are still shut. Luz from New Zealand has said that is super exciting. Go Lucy! Thank you very much, my love. I'm getting quite used to it. When I was actually on the country lanes, ringing, and I'd rung the police about the incident. They a number rang me, and the thing is, it's the same dialing code as the BBC. So I rang and I was like, "Hey!" And they were like, "Oh, this is the ambulance service. Is everyone all right?" I was like, "Can you get off the line, please? BBC might be ringing."
Something important.
Everyone's fine. God, what? We're being interviewed. So moving on to the village update. Now, I haven't focused on the old village I used to live in because I got a funny feeling. Give them another week and there'd be hue and cry alerts. They've got it in them. Right, so now start with a nice thing. Okay, a care home in the town with the mill.
Right.
Yeah, so they put a shout out. They were looking for Christmas decorations. And 12 people instantly answered, I've got a tree, I've got baubles, come and get it. Da, 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 da. It was lovely. It was beautiful to see. Bang, 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 bang. Yes, I think that, and that I thought this is going to start the theme for the village update. It's going to be lovely, joyous, sharing and giving. Straight into a big poster for an organ centenary celebration. So if anybody would like to celebrate the organ, I sniggered like a massive child. Have you ever celebrated a massive organ? The town's really proud of their organ. Apparently, a guy plays it very well.
I bet he does.
And it's a centenary, so it means men have been playing this organ for 100 years.
As long as that.
To the amazement of onlookers. Now, some villages do have men that play organs that have been overlooked by other villages. Now, this is a different story. I'm a massive child, and I think the word organ is very funny. Now, craft fairs. This is good.
Oh, it's the time of year.
The time of year. If you want to buy something at the moment, we've had all sorts of shenanigans.
Is that me?
Well, I don't leave my phone on during the show because I'm called a professional.
But I don't know where my phone is.
This means it's likely to go off again, isn't it, Mum? How do you feel about this moment in time?
If I knew where it was, I would do something about it, darling.
Where's your handbag?
But the phone sounded in here and my handbag's in the bedroom. Wow. Did I bring it in with me?
I did get in touch with the care home and asked if they had any spare beds for Christmas.
What did I do with it?
Oh, great. I thought it sounded like the other side of the table, but there she goes. It's best she's not on screen.
Oh, shut the phone.
Oh,
Oh, I've got it. Look, it's
right, there we
here.
go.
Oh, my God.
That's Noel. That's Noel ringing because he knows you're on loud.
Hello.
Please, guys, stop trying to do this to me. This is
Hello.
that's
Yes.
my brother ringing my mum to laugh that she had her phone on loud. So yes, chaos ensued. The Lucy Show, chaos as always. So yes, if you can,
It's all right.
he rang to disrupt the show.
Yes.
Yes.
But the ding was my friend saying thank you.
Brilliant. Well, we're all up to
Chris
date
is
on that.
probably watching.
Right.
anyway.
So yeah, go to a craft fair. Thank you, Noel. Thank you so much for trying to disrupt the show. You're brilliant.
Oh, he was trying to help me find where it was.
He's trying to disrupt the show, and I can't say it to you more clearly.
I'm going to put my phone on silent.
Someone's going to be sent outside in a minute. So yes, the next thing is the Go Craft Fairs, where you can easily go to Amazon or big supermarket or mall or whatever you want to call it and buy something from a large company. Or you go to a craft fair and you get something that's made by the person standing in front of you, which will have a lot more thought and meaning. So please do support all of your local craft fairs.
Is that where Leona bought her little swan? It's really pretty.
No, she got that commissioned.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, she paid somebody money for that.
All right.
Yes, who doesn't have a craft fair?
Or a craft.
Now. So we went to the games night that I mentioned. Noel put, I thought I was helping. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So yes, there's also a lot of games nights being run locally by local geek shops. There's lots of bingo, but the best thing is the return of Meat Bingo. Now, if you don't know what a Meat Bingo is, it's literally where you go to a village hall, you play bingo, and you win a roast chicken dinner, or a leg of lamb, or a pack of steaks. I have, in my history, got a full house in bingo, and I've walked away with all the veg, the chicken, the stuffing, a packet of Bisto, just to be sure. Yes, so that's the brilliant part of living in the countryside. You don't go and have You don't play fancy games for fancy prizes. You get yourself down a village hall and you play bingo for meat. Now, this has made me quite intrigued. In 2 different towns, there have been skullduggery.
Wow.
Damage to vehicles, hit and runs. Now,
Really?
in one town, they've got a picture of the car and they've put, is this your car? Do you know who this car is? Basically, come to me before I go to the police. And I don't really know. Apparently, they got the picture of the guy on the CCTV, but they've just taken a snapshot of the car. And I like that, but it does makes me think there might be just a little bit of vigilantism. Doing it yourself.
Vigilantism.
Is it?
Well, I would have just said it's a load of vigilantes and forget the isms.
There's always an ism nowadays. Yes. So with vigilantism or protecting your own security and vehicle, that's one thing. Now, in this other town, this is what made me quite impressed. There has been, over the last 4 weeks, thousands of pounds of damage. There have been wing mirrors kicked off. There has been keying. I'm assuming it's called that all around the world. It's where you take a key and you scratch their car.
And is this in car parks?
No, all along streets.
Where people are parked outside their houses?
Yeah. And people have got CCTV. And it was what it's like reading a CSI village meeting. They're DMing each other pictures of people, because apparently it wasn't a gang of youths. It was a guy who always seems to have a key in his pocket, and he does it every weekend after I go to the pub. And he pushes over people's scooters. There's one guy that's had to have the entire side of his van resprayed. Absolutely.
Well, if he's doing it at the same time every week, why didn't they just wait for him?
Again, that's vigilantism, and it's easy for you to say.
But they could also tell the police and have a policeman in the house.
Unfortunately, they have been in touch with the police, and the police are inclined to do less than nothing.
That could be said for a lot of things with the police. We only mentioned that tonight.
Yes. If they caught the guy doing the keying, they would be arrested, I'm sure. But the guy doing the keying, they're not really that bothered because it's not their cars. So they've gone back and forth. They've managed to get CCTV. They've managed to get a description of the person. They've managed to do all this. And it's amazing. They've narrowed down who it is. So now that they can go back to the police and go, we have done
your work,
all of your work for you. Could you possibly do something about it? And I'm sure if they leave a really angry answer phone message with the police, somebody will get back in touch with them in 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, of course, if you haven't got a police number, can't get the insurance claim.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yes, that was that. And then I always love something for sale. Exercise bike. Right?
Everybody buys an exercise bike and everybody sells an exercise
But
bike.
I thought everyone bought an exercise bike in January. This guy's getting ahead of the curve. But what got me, 100 quid. That seems steep. Well,
it depends if you're going up a hill. You can put them on.
I mean, you can. Yeah, I mean, if not, you can always get a book.
Yes.
A telephone directory, proper under, or at least the Encyclopedia Britannica. So, yes, so 100 quid. I thought 100 quid for a bike.
Oh, but is it one of those silly bikes?
Oh, it's all like, no, it's not a Peloton.
Singing.
No, it's not a Peloton. It was,
they've been recalled, some of their stuff.
Why? Because they make people pretentious.
No, there was a fault.
Oh.
I read about it in the Daily Mail.
Was it a fault that made people tell everyone that they're using Peloton within 30 seconds of meeting everyone?
No, I think it was like a running thing, and I think it was just checking people off all the time.
Oh, well, that's not good. So the other thing is they are doing a big light switch on. So find out. Wear your biggest switch on. Do it socially distanced, obviously. But end of November, I'm very excited, and I managed to drive through a little village. Leon will know where I'm on about. It used to have a totem pole, but the totem pole got nicked. Did it get nicked? I don't know if I referred to that in my
But I thought it was waterside.
No, it was on land. Totem pole was on land.
Right.
But along that river, they've got all these huge stars ready. There's another village. They're arranging that everybody in the village turns their lights on in a little Mexican wave. Yeah, it looks really, really amazing. So
we've already started ours.
We've already got ours up. And we have no shame. Thanks for turning up, Ray. We are having a little bit of technical issue. There is a slight chance it had something to do with my part. But like my mum taught me, never accept responsibility.
Nope.
No. So yes, try and find your biggest village shop and usually there's all sorts of food stalls. We haven't been to a Totnes late night Christmas for years.
Well, we could go.
The only thing is, it's a million miles away.
I know.
Love Totnes, would prefer it to be closer. So that ends the village update. Thank you so much for everybody that's still staying with me. I understand it did start off a little bit skittish, only because of all the impending panic. So birthdays, we got quite a few. So a couple of days ago, my friend Lucy, and I'm not talking about myself and the third party, beautiful soul, amazing mother, amazing friend. Yes, an absolute inspiration to know. Happy birthday. That was a couple of days ago. William, that I used to work with, he loves his fishing and he went fishing for his birthday. If he ain't driving a truck, he's fishing. Good for you. Happy birthday, Will. Andy Clark, another truck driver. Well done. Oh, Griff, hello. Just found you on Twitch. YouTube didn't allow comments. Wondering if that was all by design. Just signing on. I have no idea. We are in the panic area this week with
in the panic room.
In the panic room. Yes, I think it was my fault. But I don't know whether or not. Nope, it hasn't come back. I was hoping for a message that was like, yes, Lucy, it was your fault. And everything will be solved by next week. Everything will be solved by next week.
Of course it will.
Of course it will.
We're professional.
Yes, by hook or by crook, we will sort this out by next week. Yes, so Welsh comedian Bennett Aaron, he has written for the BBC, does so much for the radio as well. It's his birthday today, so happy birthday. And he runs the most amazing writers class. And he's he's a really nice guy as well. And when you get to meet successful people in the industry, sometimes you think, oh, I bet they're rubbish. But no, actually, he's a really nice guy. So happy birthday, Bennett. Then we had a couple of weeks ago, we had Brooke, who is one of my best friends from the comedy world. Her birthday was on November the 5th, which leads me to say it was my mum's birthday on November the 5th. Now, I broke the rules, didn't I? And I gave it beforehand.
But it's not like that chap whose birthday is every year.
Dave Wall. If you're watching, Dave, he might still be in Spain. We don't know. He's always in Spain. I think he's actually, because he's got a friend that lives there, he's trying to work out if he can do 3 weeks working and 1 week in Spain, and whether that's enough to carry on the trend. But yes, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, darling.
We watched the movies.
We had a fantastic meal.
Yes, we did. Yes, and we stayed warm and we stayed in, and we were with our kitty cats. Yeah. So the last thing is the TV and radio. Oh, hang on. Griff, panic room. Yes. Basically, this is the room, and we're panicking in it because all of a sudden the computer wouldn't work. And you know how well I do. And then Mum's phone was left on, so Noel rang the phone because he thought it'd be funny to disrupt the show. So you've missed that. Hey, Alistair, Skunks Monks. Hey, how are you doing, darling? He's also had a cold. What scent is the plug-in behind you? Mine are vanilla. This is Feliway, which is cat drug. It's based on the pheromones that the mums make to make the kittens happy. And it makes our cats
Not kill each other.
less angry. And yeah, it's more expensive than gold, and they've really got us. Stop the Feliway, start the bloodshed. I think is their I think they went with that as an advertising logo.
Yeah.
Do like vanilla though. Yes. So TV and radio. Oh God, I hate it when I start on the back foot. So we're a bit behind on the Archers because we've been ill, which has become a catchphrase this week. So you expect to be caught up on that. Fireworks will be nice. I think our Bert's just died. So to Bert.
Yes.
Bert Fry. Yeah.
And Woodbine Cottage.
And I went for a games night.
Yes.
So there you go. One of the long-standing characters. To go to bed, you know I have to have a murder mystery. If someone doesn't die, I don't sleep. So I'm still on Lord Peter Wimsey, so Dorothy L. Sayers novel, Whose Body, which is available on the BBC Sounds app. If you don't have the BBC Sounds app in your region, get a VPN. And then I'm chugging through 20. When was the pandemic? Was it 2019 or 2020?
2020.
2020. So I'm on 2019 of Jason PJ. And there's something twisted about people ring up and they go, what do you do with the money you win? You go, I'm going to go on a holiday next year. And you think, no, you're not. Coming out next year, such and such. No, it isn't. It's quite, I don't know, sometimes you're like, and other times you get quite maniacal about it, going, I know what's coming, and it's not good. And then because it's Christmas, if you download an app called Accu Radio, all one word, ACCU Radio, and that is where I get all of my Christmas playlists from. And I've been using Accu Radio since about 2004. I'm a long-serving member. It's free. There's a couple of adverts every now and again, but you wouldn't notice it. And you can go for literally a channel that's chestnuts roasting on an open fire, and it's a million different people that have sung it. Or you could go country hits, class hits, carols, Irish jig. Yeah, they do lots of other radio, but for me, it's break Accu Radio in case of Christmas. Oh, Alistair, you're still sick. Well, you don't get enough sleep, do you, love? Yes, Accu Radio is my radio recommendation of the week. And then movie-wise, TV-wise, we're still watching Castle.
We are.
We
do have breaks.
We do have breaks, yes. Because of my illness, I've had to watch a lot of Christmas movies to help my recovery, because I believe that Christmas movies make things better. So no thanks, Noel. No thanks, sis. I hate Christmas music. Oh, that's fine. There'll be plenty when you get here. Yes. And but that one comes with a fake log fire. So I've watched The Claus Family on Netflix. It was all right. Slow start. Didn't like the kid. Then I did like the kid. And I thought, oh, that's a bit twisted. Oh, that's all right. So that was the review for that. We did Operation Christmas Drop. That was good. That was good.
Based in Hawaii.
Yes.
Odd to have Christmas in Hawaii because it's so sunny.
Well, Melika Kamaka. Then sorry, I just coughed myself. Oh, this is going fine. Oh, I'm not dying. Now, The Princess Switch was really good, but you know what was even better? Knowing that there was a sequel, The Princess Switch 2. They switch again is the tagline. Now, we also watched Father Christmas is Back.
Good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Great cast. You got your Kelsey Grammer. You got your John Cleese. You got Liz Hurley and other people. And then Caroline Quentin, who is a local star, and she was fantastic in it. But the one thing that wasn't believable was that she was old enough to have anything to do with Kelsey Grammer or John Cleese. It was stretching that John Cleese and Kelsey Grammer were brothers in the first place, because there's about a 30-year difference between them. And then you've got the age difference between Kelsey Grammer and his previous wife, Caroline Quentin. So the idea that Caroline Quentin would be, I mean, Love is Blind, but it's not that fucking blind. Yes, I spoke to other couple of people. They really loved it, but they were like, why did they put Caroline Quentin with somebody that old? She was perfect for the role. John Cleese should have been somebody else.
Yes, but the other thing was she plays
Liz Hurley's mum.
And there's only 5 years in real life age difference between them.
So she's like, so this is my child, and this is my love interest.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I've watched on Netflix. It's called Fate, the Winx Saga. Now, with a name like that,
WINX.
Yes, and I thought it was WYNX, but it's not. I had to write it down. So it's slow to start, gets good, gets really good, then it ends. And there's one plot twist in the very last episode, and all I'll do is this, and I got very angry. I didn't see the need. They better be digging away out of that one. That better be a bloody Bobby Ewing shower scene, or I am going to be writing a very angry letter to Mr. Netflix about what he's done. And mark my words. But guess who was in it? The blonde lady we like out of Scott and Bailey. Leslie Sharp. Absolutely brilliant. But for some reason, she was playing a very starchy character. And I didn't quite get it, because she can play cruel. So I don't know why she was playing it quite so Botoxy.
I don't know.
Not Botoxy as in that, just Botoxy as in like that. Yes, so let's have a look.
Rigid is the other
Rigid. Let's have a look. Best Christmas film, Die Hard. Or we could watch that this Christmas for you if you want to know.
Yes.
Yes.
It contains vests.
Griff, there isn't any good Jewish holiday music. Is there not?
I'll ask Elizabeth.
There must be
my friend.
There must be something about Hanukkah up there.
Well, it's not really
Christmas.
their thing.
No, but there must be Jewish movies. I mean, hey, of course there are Jewish movies. The entire movie industry are technically Jewish movies. But there must be some good. And in fact, Jason, if you can recommend any to me, Mum and I would love to watch them. Yeah. The Fabulous Mrs. Maisel. Now you'll like that. Crimbo music is so freaking bland.
No,
There's a song for every mood. Whether you want pop, sometimes we like a little bit of classic Christmas smooth jazz with just a few bit of sleigh bells in the background. I'm very partial to a choir at St. James and St. Paul's.
But for me, it's always
Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Carol of the Bells, yes. I wish. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Yes, it is. I know, Ring, same shit every year. That's the music, not just his family that he's talking about. Apart from Slade, of course, the rest can fudge off. Oh, self-centered, censored. Easy for you to say. See Marvel Hawkeye got a Christmas film out. Has it? Is it just a short film? Get it? I mean, he's nice, but the man is tiny. Jeremy something, isn't it? No, you mean bro. Really, I may wait for the DVD. Is he younger than me? Yes. No, well, mentally, Noel is younger than me, but in age, he is a lot older than me. He's knocking 7? 5. Sorry, I forget, because he looks old.
only because he's got a
Silly beard. Noel and I are competing for a title of Grinch this year. I think you're sharing it. We have meat raffles in New Zealand. Yes, I love that. Who doesn't love all right, 8 Crazy Nights. Is that a Jewish movie? We can look that up. 8 Crazy Nights. Better not be of the wrong kind. No, there is no competition. I win the Grinch. Oh, seriously.
Yes, you
Ray,
do.
he could suck the joy out of an atmosphere with one look. That's my brother. Louise, I'm not really a huge Christmas fan either. But there's the most important part. But I won't crush other people's joy. Thank you, Lou. That's the spirit. No, hold my beer. Look, you can't be having Grinch offs on my show because you'll learn that I'm just too happy a person at Christmas. I like my Christmas elf hat. I like my Christmas jumpers. At the moment, I'm investigating a Christmas hoodie for work. I've already got my tinsel and cab lights up. Yes, we've got the tree up. It makes me happy, and therefore it makes you lot happy too.
And the cats haven't touched it this year.
No, but they have taken it in turns to sit under the tree like a little present.
Yes.
Yes. No, we've got your stocking here. Don't worry. Wink, wink. Rhymes with Oblerone. And maybe some berries. Bocklet orange. Oh, and we've already got 75 boxes of Dustazils. Love Christmas, but not when I'm at work. Oh my God, this is going to be, we're going to have to start getting the sponsorship and the, what's your petition for getting Amanda a heater again. She'll be in the icebox again because the door's not fixed yet.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Even Banbury's have got their door.
Don't get me started. It's one bloody day. Oh, mate, it's more than that. Griff, it's very near NC-17. Gross. Oh, this is the 8 Crazy Nights. Gross humor animated by film Adam Sandler. We have that the rug rate. We have that rug rate. Do you mean Rugrats? Chat Hanukkah special. So we just need to do a Hanukkah movie. Last Commandment is technically Passover. We just produced the movies. And Omegas, too early to pick up Christmas decos. Really want to start on the yard. Never too early. What people forget is Christmas is not about the birth of baby Jesus. Okay, I know it's Christmas, but that has been taken from pagan and traditional village and country celebrations where people accept the nights are darker, and because it's so bloody miserable when it's cold and it's dark, you decorate things with shiny, sparkly things, and you do your best to bring joy into the world. That is what the festive season is about.
Even better than bringing joy into the world, just bring it into your own home.
Yeah, look at that. Windows are shut. No one knows what we're doing.
Tree is up and on.
Yeah, unattacked.
Unattacked.
We've even put some little fairy lights in the bamboo.
Christmas
Christmas is only good for the kids now, if I'm fussed. I do decorate the house, though. Oh, come on, Alistair.
Right.
There's a little elf inside all of us.
For us, it's not about giving presents and stuff. It's being together and having a fantastic day. Plenty
and
of
for me,
food
it's about
and good wine.
It basically about covering everything with fairy lights. If it moves, fairy lights. It's only November, bar humbug. Oh, shush your face. One day people spend too much, loads gets wasted. I'm getting wasted Christmas.
Yeah. We don't spend money on rubbish.
Can't even figure out how to reply. The dreaded post has started to get busy again. Oh, Amanda, the time for giving and sending has started. And when people go into your post office, they forget the gift of being nice to the people serving them. I know. Christmas spirit ends at the post queue. Too commercialized. Yeah. Yes, Rugrats, sorry. Hey, but I got it, didn't I? Lou, sorry we turned it into a chat. Yeah, I know the show was meant to finish 10 minutes ago.
I got painting to do.
I know. Oh, what is it? It's like Galaxy Quest, where I'm Sigourney Weaver and my job is just to read the computer. Still want to hibernate. Right. Drinking your beer again, Ray. I don't have any kids. No decorations go at my house. No tree either. Yeah, we can tell by your face. So comedians are just always in the Christmas spirit. Yes.
Oh, we don't put stuff up on the walls and the ceiling.
I'm
They can't go on the tree, and it's not a fairy light.
You truly are the Grinch, Noel. Yes, thank you for that, Louise. Right, we are going to be signing off because we are going to try and paint some floor before we go to bed, because that's what all the cool cats do nowadays. But thank you very, very much for those of you that managed to navigate the technical challenges that I put in front of everybody. Because,
Yes, it was a test.
Yes, it was a test.
And you all passed.
You all passed with flying colours. Now, what you can do is you can share this video so that people that couldn't watch it normally can catch it up now.
Yes.
I still sound really nasally. I thought I'd gotten rid of the nasally voice. No. But thank you very much, everybody. And please wrap up warm. Do not allow yourself to get cold. It's horrible. Do a solid 5 about loathing of Christmas. Well, keep it to yourself. I'll get an audience. Get your own show.
No, watch ours.
But thank you so much, everybody. It's been an absolute delight and pleasure. Love you very much. Mwah. Thank you, everybody.
Bye. Love all of you. And we'll see you.
I'll see you next Tuesday.
And I'll see you next week.